Good day everyone. My name is Jublin A. Celestial Jr. and this is my report. My report is all about the self a sociological perspective. So, what is self in sociological perspective? This is according to mid-year 9 like it's the process of talking to oneself about oneself and also communication or making socialize with others is a social and cultural given, especially in society in the person are inseparably or not separated in connected to. Next, learning outcomes. Recognize what sociology talk about understanding the self in others. Understand how individuals view the self as a product of socialization. Explain the theories of the social self. Appreciate the own social experience that have been particularly helpful in understanding the self. Next is socialization. Socialization is the whole and lifetime process by which people learn the values, attitudes, and behaviors that are appropriate and expected by their culture and community. It is the process of internalizing the norms of society which influence one's beliefs, actions, and behaviors. So, socialization is very important. Kung baga, panghabang buhay na proseso wherein kita tanan ng mga individual makagain og knowledge from values mismo para i-apply sa atong attitudes and behaviors. Like, ito talaga ang dapat or expected sa culture nato. Moreover, it's a process pud ni siya nga maka-learn and accept ang isa ka individual or kita na mga student from rules para maka-influence sa atong attitudes and behavior also. So, mao gani na taga-apply sa eskwelahan man or sa trabaho, there is a rules to be implemented para tayo na mga individuals malinis ang ating mga isinasagawa. So, that's the works of socialization. The man that you see on this picture is George Herbert Mead. Who is George Herbert Mead? George Herbert Mead was born on February 27, 1863 and died on April 26, 1931. George Herbert Mead is an American sociologist. He is considered as the father of American pragmatism and one of the pioneers in the field of social psychology because of his contributions on the development of the person relating to various social factors. George Herbert Mead, 1863-1931. According to Mead, the self is not there at birth, but is developed over time from social experiences and activities. Mead's theory of the self is completely social. Yourself develops through interacting with others, through reflecting on the interaction, to thinking on others or perceiving you, and that helps you generate an image of yourself. He explained, however, the influence is restricted only to a significant other and at certain of periods, and Mead further explained that the influence of the significant others takes place only at certain periods in our life. So, Mead theory is all about self. Ito ay nabubuo sa pamamagitan ng pakikipag-ugnayan sa iba, as I said earlier, making socialize with others because this is the one who build our confidence and also it is said here it help us to generate our image to ourselves because we have to interact with other people. And next is two component, me and I. Mid 1967 talks about our personality as the I and the me. The I is the natural existential aspect of the self. The me is the socialized me or the cultured self. The concept of the I is one's response to the established attitude and behavior that a person assumes in reference to their social interaction, while the me are attitudes and behavior of the person with reference to their social environment. Next is 3 stages of self-development. So, there are 3. Number 1 is preparatory stage. During this stage, the infant imitates the actions and behaviors of the people that interacts. Preparatory meaning diri nag-start na ang mga kids of infant, they copy the behavior or what are they doings na nakita nila surround them na without understanding or wala pa sila kasabot unsa ilang gina-imitate tungod sa ilang nakita. Number 2, play stage. It is the time where children begins with other with which certain rules apply. These rules oftentimes does not adhere to any set or standards but rather are rules that are set by the children themselves. Play stage meaning diri na mag-start na mag-interact na ang mga kids and maka-play, however may mga certain rules na ma-apply for them. And number 3, game stage. Games develop self by allowing individuals to understand and adhere to the rules of the activity. Game stage meaning kids learn their role and paano ito i-take for their activity na ginatake. The name that you see in this picture is Charles Colling. He was born on August 17, 1864 and died on May 8, 1929. He explains how we develop our sense of self-image by his looking glass self-theory. Based on this theory, we learn to view ourselves as we think others view us. According to Coley, there are 3 steps in formation of the looking glass self. Number 1, we imagine how we appear to others. Number 2, we imagine others judge our appearance. Number 3, we develop feelings about and responses to this judgment. What is the looking glass self? Describes the process wherein individuals base their sense of self on how they believe others view them. Using social interaction as a type of mirror, people use the judgments they receive from others to measure their own worth, values, and behavior. We, individual, that is why we believe other people, it is because of the looking glass self. That describes using interaction yung feeling na naniniwala ka sa mga judgment ng iba para sa iyo because nakakatak sa sense na they view you as who you are, but this judgment make felt ka na never ka maging down kahit there is a lot of people judging you, because this is the way for you to able to see your worth na may value ka bilang isang tao. And there is the example. Number 1, person may be believed that they are very attractive because another person compliment their shirt or hair. Number 2, on a dance floor, many people who see themselves as a good dancers may in fact be perceived as bad dancers but will nonetheless react of this they are good dancers. That is all. Thank you for listening.